What is it that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose? And so I think that now more than ever, we must begin to look at what are the things that we can do that would put us on some firm footing in life, that will enable us to do some things and use some powers that we have, that many of us go through life never ever discovering that we have those things going for us. See, if you know what your life work is, I encourage you to start working on it. If you can't do it all at one time, do just a little bit of it. And if you don't know what it is that you showed up to do, if you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to find out what your purpose is here. What is the meaning of your life? And have you ever asked yourself that question? And I say to you that if you begin to take a conscious effort to find out what it is that you're supposed to do, I say that it can literally save your life.
The idea of finding purpose has always seemed far-fetched, especially for someone like me. I never thought there was a purpose for my life. Until now. My name is Jonathan Matias. I'm a videographer, photographer, freelancer, maybe even storyteller. Who knows? I don't even know what I am sometimes. But what I do know is that this all started when I was 22 years old. I bought my first camera simply to document the places I went to and the people I met along the way. There's always been something about capturing a moment in time that is just priceless to me. And for the past 3 years, I've made it my life's purpose to capture some of the most beautiful stories I could have ever imagined. This is one of them. But to understand what you're watching, you must first understand who I am and how it all began. May 2016. I had come to the end of my college career. Being part of the first generation in my family to ever obtain a college education is one of the proudest moments in my life, but as well one of the scariest. As I walked across the stage to receive my degree in counseling psychology, I thought to myself, is this it? Have I just dedicated the last 20 years of my life for this one moment? I had nothing guaranteed after graduation. No job lined up, no place to live, no plan for the future. I just felt lost. When you're young, you never want to admit that you're lost. Instead, you just wander around in hopes of someday, somehow, finding your way out. That's exactly what I did. I packed my things and wandered far from home in hopes of finding my way out someday. I traveled all over the country and quickly found myself in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, where the winters are freezing and the days are short. But it was a fresh start. I made friends along the way and took on new challenges.
Currently 12,000 feet, somewhere on top of the Continental Divide.
I explored the beauty of the Midwest. You haven't seen natural beauty till you've been to that part of the country. The sheer massiveness of the Grand Canyon is just amazing. It's sick, honestly. It's so sick. So, man. Yeah, it's sick. The most beautiful.
Undoubtedly one of the most sickest, beautiful.
You're taking my words out of my mouth. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Here, take a look. It was a happy time in my life, and I thought that I had finally found my way out. I was wrong. For a long time, I battled with myself, allowing the pressures of society to suffocate me into thinking that I was a nobody, and that I was better off being lost. For a long time, I was on the run, hiding myself and my talents from the world, because I felt that I wasn't good enough. But all of that has changed. You see, when you're lost, you only have one option. You have to face that one thing that is stopping you. You have to face your biggest fear. You have to face yourself. It was at that moment that I realized that even though I wandered without a sense of direction, there was one thing that always remained the same throughout my journey. No matter how far I would go or where I would go, my camera was always at hand, ready to capture whatever came my way. From bringing hope to the women and children of Havana, Cuba.
Let me tell you, it's been an amazing experience to work with these people, to get to know their culture, to get to know their situation. I'm beyond blessed and left without words.
Bye.
To exploring the beauty of my culture. This is Oaxaca, Mexico. This is where my parents are from, where my grandparents are from.
A nosotros nos enseñaron nuestros padres y ya nosotros a nuestros hijos, los hijos a...
All the way to helping my grandfather find his long-lost family. We are on our way to the city of Mexico, from Mexico to Sonora to meet his family for the first time.
Hola. ¿Cómo estamos? Hola, ¿cómo está?
Little did I know I had a gift. The gift of helping people through the power of storytelling. Coming to this realization has been one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. And although I still don't know where this will take me, the one thing I do know is that this is who I am. My name is Jonathan, and I am a filmmaker.